Warning: the following show may upset you, or if it doesn't, then I have to question what's wrong with you that you find such awful human beings acceptable.
Right, you head into the cargo hold, and on the floor, like it's a huge room. It's like the biggest room in the ship because obviously this is mainly a cargo ship, and there's like the various commodities they're hauling to Shanghai are all stored in here. In the doorway, just as you step in, is your buddy Terrence.
Oh, my main man.
Terrence, how's it going? Have you seen anybody?
He's on the floor, but he's not completely unconscious like everybody else.
Hey, Terrence, high five.
Freaking...
Not far off. You can smell while he's on the floor, though.
Can smell
shit
what?
himself.
No, he's not shit himself. the captain.
Smell why he's on the floor.
I'll give you a second.
He slipped in shit.
The captain looks down at him and says, "Terrence, are you?"
Dead.
Jesus.
Let him fucking speak, jeez.
He says, "I can't finish now." He says, "Terrence, are you drunk again?" And the
Booze hound.
and Terrence is just like, "Oh, fucking," and
can you guys? Can you smell that? He shit himself.
No, but you can smell whiskey all over him. Basically, that's what I meant by you can smell why he's on the floor. Not that he slipped in shit again.
The captain's like, not again.
He might have pissed himself though.
Alright.
But anyway, the captain sort of like gets him up on his feet, and he's sort of wailing about and ranting, and he doesn't seem to be much of a coherent state.
Vincent, quick, run to the cafeteria and grab some coffee.
Hell no. I don't care about this guy. Would coffee work? Would it?
Can we see anything else lying around?
It might sober him up.
If you do you want to look around the room, Ross?
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
It's always bad when he's like, "Do you want to do this?" And you're like, "Yes."
We could chuck him in the water. That would sober him up.
Nothing immediately obvious in the room. But you can't really see very well. It makes you've got Terrence standing in front of you. You're not really in the storage place yet.
Drunken buffoon.
Yeah.
I might run to the cafeteria and get him some coffee.
Now, Captain, do you not agree that after what we said, it's slightly suspicious that he's also not affected?
Well, we're not affected.
Don't trust the captain or Terrence. I didn't say that out loud. That was internal revelations.
Just internal screaming while staring at the captain.
And as you think that strongly, Terrence sort of pokes at you drunkenly, like he doesn't trust us.
I just pushed the drunken buffoon on his arse.
Pop.
I flick his forehead.
Don't, Captain's like, leave him alone. Don't torment a blind man.
Oh, don't. Now that you put it like that, I feel awful. I pick Terrence back up.
You are awful. Give him a hug.
Yeah.
No, that's a sexual.
Sexual.
He's trying to rape a blind man.
Why don't we just get him some fresh air? Let's drag him to the top. Get him some fresh air.
Drag him. I'm pretty sure he can stand up, can't he?
He's an alcoholic mess.
It's like Askew on a Saturday night.
Did we spot hidden?
So he's dressed like a woman.
Tucked up in bed.
Watching a nice anime.
Did we spot hidden in the cargo room?
Not-
tried, but we failed.
Kieran looked around, but didn't see anything. We haven't spot hidden in there yet.
Someone get in there. Get deep. Actually, I've got spot hidden. I'll get deep. Let me get deep.
So you head over.
I just literally typed, instead of roll, I typed /deep. I think I failed.
It doesn't matter too much because you move into the car. Once you move deeper into the cargo hold, you hear like a muffled like noise and like some banging in the distance at the back of the cargo hold.
Oh, it's those two guys from the cafeteria.
It's not me first. Go on, Ross. Go arrest the perpetrator.
I go to wherever the sound is coming from.
So you head over towards the back, and there's like
Hey!
you head over towards the back room. The captain stays, and he's standing with He's standing near the entrance, trying to look after
I'll go with you.
Terrence.
I'm keeping my eye on these two goofs.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing, Vincent? Are you staying with the captain, or are you running off with those guys?
I'll run off with the guys.
All right.
But I'm here with.
Don't want to be left on my own.
You be with me.
Oh, sorry.
the-
Yes. Yeah, I'll stay with Frankie.
Those two
Alright.
have gone ahead, and I'm stood with the
Alright.
captain and fucking Opie over here.
So Ross and Jimmy run to the back of the. You have to like sort of navigate between sort of huge boxes of cargo containers, and you get.
Shout as if you need anything. Pull on this piece of string.
Is there a mech in one of them?
There's you can't tell. I mean, you'd have to go through the markings one by one and see if there could be.
I'm gonna charge up then.
At the back, you find a room that's for. Well, actually, you don't know what the room's for, but there's another doorway, and the entrance to the doorway is like, but a chain's been put on it and a lock's been put on it, and inside you can hear someone shouting.
Have you found anything? God,
What are they shouting?
Yeah, what are they shouting?
All you can basically hear is like.
They can't hear it but me going. What is it? What is it?
The
No,
captain's an
to
imposter.
you too.
Could you do that again? So it's
Those
Kenny.
two dudes woke up in the sexual
Yeah.
position.
Woke up and they're still inside.
Do you have anything that can break this chain?
Well, do the keys that I took off the guy, do they work on these or not?
Yeah, they work.
On this padlock?
Oh, that's handy.
You got loads of keys.
See?
You got like 7 or 8 keys. So
Well, I'll try them all.
yeah, one of them works.
Wow, after
Okay.
Glad we mugged that unconscious guy.
So you pull the chain loose. I assume you're going inside.
We're going to open it anyway.
All
Don't know about going inside yet.
Keep the chain as a weapon.
Why do I need a chain? I've got like 2 handguns and a shotgun.
Chain's bad ass.
I'll take it then. I can wrap it around my fist and then be like.
Exactly.
Right.
To the martial arts expert.
Oh, shit, I dropped my pen. So you go inside, sorry, no, you go inside. You open the door, and
Get it right. I'm not inside.
and looking inside, you can see it's like this is like the secure area for storage for like more valuable items. So it's like there's a lot of like lock boxes and things like that on shelves and stuff in here, and like safes and stuff. And at the back on one of the sort of shelving units, there's a woman like crouched on the top of it, shouting for help. And underneath her, on the floor, actually, first thing you see on the floor is that all these sort of the typical kind of cult markings are on the floor, like pentagrams, candles, that kind of stuff, the kind of thing you'd see at ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found anything, guys?
And
Hold
like-
on.
Waiting for a description.
so, but like the thing the woman's screaming about is that there is a sort of creature on the floor trying to reach up towards her. It's kind of like an oozing mass of like bones and like sort of black liquid, and it's sort of like a sort of writhing mass, sort of trying to reach, like not like it doesn't really have a hand, but it's sort of trying to reach out up to the shelf towards her.
Okay, hold on.
What are you doing?
It's going to do the same.
Closing the door. Did you find anything?
No.
Oh, did we lose
Colin.
someone?
Oh,
You-
Colin's
your
webcam.
your webcam, Colin.
Oh, weird. You can still hear me and I can still see it. Must have come unplugged. Oh, let me just get under the desk.
It's gonna come back as the ooze monster.
Oh god, the ooze is down here. What the hell?
What kind of noise was it making? Like a ride and then.
Yeah,
Tell me
that's
if my camera comes back, by the way.
it's pretty perfect, Askew.
Is my camera back?
Nope.
No.
What the fuck?
We might have to switch it back on Skype even when you plug it back in.
Oh, I can't even find it back here. Here we go.
What's Captain Jacob saying?
Captain Jacob's talking to Terrence.
Good
Very
old
rude.
town.
Guys.
Back, I think he's back.
Oh, hey,
Lauren's
Lauren.
back.
Edit her out.
What with this green screen?
Oh, that would have been that would have been good. You should have had her just sitting near our seat.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Did you really shut the door on them?
There's some weird oiled bone monster here.
There's a weird
I
bone
think-
oil monster.
I think
I
we
get
should
the
go down
feeling if
there.
I shoot it, it's not going to do anything.
Punch it!
I'll probably lose my hand.
Yeah.
Should we go
Kick
down
it!
there?
But
Come on,
there's a woman stuck in the room with it, so I don't know if we should leave her or not.
The captain was ignoring you about all the bone monster stuff because it sounded nonsense. But when you shouted a woman, he's like, a woman, and then and runs over.
Woman, oh damn!
Can we try
Okay,
and disrupt the
let's go.
candles? Can we blow
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
candles
thinking.
out?
Even there yet? Come on, Vincent.
You're not even in the room. You're not even there yet, Askew. You haven't
I've
even
got
seen
big
it.
lungs.
You're not even at the room yet.
He's still at the fucking other end of the cargo hold.
Okay, okay.
I mean, you have to have really big lungs.
We
Like
have-
fucking
we have-
Big Bad Wolf.
We have like 2 or 3 choices.
So you
We
said
need-
there's like a cold
Markings on the
with
floor.
candles on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the Grand Magus.
I'm not sure. They're not particularly large flames though.
I was gonna say we could either rub out the markings and try and disrupt the thing. We can either close the door and try and figure this out,
I
or
like the
you
idea of
could
close
and
the
then-
door.
you could try and do a fire spell.
I'm not
we
rubbing
can-
anything out.
But then
don't
again,
have
you
time,
might.
Jim.
you
I don't know
might
if Ross
do
has
the
explained
spell
how
too
his
well
fire
and set
spells
the world on
works, though.
fire.
Eh?
I don't know if Ross has
Might-
explained to everyone how his fire spell works though.
The thing is, though, he might set the woman on
No, no,
fire
no.
or himself.
Yeah, I don't make fire. That
Yeah, he can move fire.
All right,
Oh,
so it doesn't.
he can only
It's not
move
like a
it.
firebender.
Yeah.
He doesn't increase the amount. He just
Yeah.
moves.
So all I'm saying is that he might be able to give the woman a nasty, like mild burn on her arm or something.
a major one.
Could you
I don't know.
control
Like
the
you got about
bullet?
6 candles down there. How much damage are you really gonna do?
Bullet isn't made of fire.
The explosion of you could like wrap the
Yeah,
bullet
but an actual
in the
bullet
fire.
is just a piece of metal that flies.
You'd wrap the fire around the bullet and just.
what, incendiary rounds.
Bullets don't fly by fire.
Yeah.
They do!
No, the thing behind them.
Gunpowder!
explodes. Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
behind them explodes and pushes them forward. They don't go on fire.
Not these kind of guns.
Oh my god. Someone's
He's
thrown that
gonna get-
overboard.
These guns. In this
I'm gonna look this up as well.
No,
Let's do
look,
something.
actually, we
because-
can't use them because the generator's not
Can
working.
can we like disturb the markings on the floor, like knock the candles over and stuff?
If you want to go into the room, you can. Yeah.
Take-
Yeah, actually, I've got really
Okay,
good,
wait.
I've got really good dodge. I get the feeling I'll be able to get out of the way if I need to.
Is the monster really focused on this woman?
At the moment, yeah.
Can I tell by looking at the monster how quick it can move?
Uh,
I
is it
have
like
an
reaching-
analyze skill. 1 minute.
Also,
Can I use psychology to determine what the monster wants?
yeah,
I
if
think
you
it was
want.
the woman.
The woman.
Yeah, if you want, you can run psychology on the monster.
Okay.
Oh, me too.
He's gonna say, it wants the woman.
Oh, fuck that.
You can't really
Don't
tell.
worry, I've got psychology as well. I'm guessing we can't do that.
I'm gonna intimidate. No, I'm not gonna intimidate.
Oi, Blobby! It runs off. I wish I had science skill. What is it?
Oh, I know. Do we have any like liquid nitrogen?
Yeah.
Yeah, loads.
Do you know what I'm picturing right now? Do you know that sludge thing out of Fern Gully? That's all I can imagine right now.
Oh yeah. Or the Golgothan.
The what?
The Golgothan.
What's that?
The nerds. Do you know what that nerd's talking about?
Wow, Vincent, why don't you try swimming in it?
Yeah.
Took the words out of my mouth. I'd wear it like a suit.
The way it looks,
God, he powers up.
the way it looks in my mind, by the way, is like a smaller Nito, but that's only going to mean something to Carlo.
Oh, right, so it's not
Can
as
you send
slushy.
me a
Just
Google
more
image?
nerd stuff.
It's more. Imagine more bone and flesh than goop.
Google
So it's like a
image,
riding-
please.
It's a writhing mass. I don't have a Google. I can show you Nito, but you'll be like, "That's the Grim Reaper." Like Nito doesn't look like. He's saying it looks more like that.
Yeah, it's not exactly like Nito. It's certainly like a smaller Nito, I guess, because it's bones. But
Okay, here's a link. So it's more of a bony mass
How
than.
big is this thing?
it's not human bones
Okay.
though, like that. It's just bones.
Yeah,
Let's
it's just
break
big.
its legs. Let's
How big
break.
is it?
Just said it's not human bones.
It's
just a mass
it's
of
probably
bone.
it's probably about the size of a person, but it's not person shaped. It's more like a
Right.
blob.
Yep.
So
Okay, so how large is the circle of runes around
Big.
it? Like quite a while from it, or quite close to it?
they're in the.
Can I use my occult skill to determine what's on the floor?
Oh yeah, sure, you can, yeah.
That's a good idea. Either
So
that. or I was
rub
gonna
me
say we
out,
could-
and it will kill the monster.
Ah, fuck that as well. Jesus Christ.
I was-
You look at it and you go, "Ah, that's definitely a cult.
Yeah, guys.
We could
I
ask
got
the
this.
woman. We could ask the woman.
Yeah, good call, Jimmy. Why didn't I think of that? Because we might get its attention.
I thought she
Yeah.
couldn't.
But then
I
we
thought
can
she
just
was.
shut the door
Yeah, that's
until
true.
we lose aggro, and then when it open it, see if it's back after. And then try
I like you
Let it
trying
reset.
to find where it leashes.
Okay. Do you want to go, Jimmy? Then? No.
Okay.
What are you doing to us?
Going in the room. None of us are even in there.
Oh,
We're all
let's
like
go
looking
in.
in the door.
Shouting at the woman.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Hello.
He shouts, "Help me! Get rid of this thing!"
I mean, hello.
What's going on here?
This thing, I don't know what this thing is, but it's trying to kill me. Get rid of
Where did
it.
it come from? How
I
did you get there?
It was already in here. I heard the noise. I heard a noise. I came in. Someone locked the door behind me.
Oh.
Someone. How long ago?
This is like
Okay, wait.
5
Before or
minutes.
after the fog?
What fog?
Fuck. Before or after everyone else passed out?
I didn't know anyone had passed out.
Not here.
Okay, so we can't assume it's the captain or OP because it could have been anyone.
No,
It's probably
no. It was, what about the deckhand that we got the keys to open this door from?
yeah, because we did get the key to this room from him, but everyone might have a copy of these keys. It might just not just
I
be
thought
him.
the room was padlocked.
Captain, do you have a set of these keys?
Yes.
Identical.
Yes. Why have you
Does
got? Why have you got a
fly-
set of keys?
Because
We
we've
found
given them
it.
by deckhand so we could get around. What about what about OP here? I use my persuade skill on that because I want to level up. Can I use a persuade?
Yeah, you can.
It makes sense to use it there, doesn't it? Anyway, so
What are we doing?
He's
finding out if it could have been the captain or who locked him up in there.
Frank's going ham. That's good.
I'm going in. Damn it!
Roll.
Captain's very suspicious, but he's not really too worried about the keys right now. He says, "I want those back, though." And he says, but yeah, he says, "Well, what are we going to do about that? What are we going to do to save her?"
Well, who is
Anyway.
she, no?
Yeah, I don't. We kind of went off track a little bit. What were we asking?
I was asking the captain if he knows who she is.
Oh, he says, "No, she shouldn't be on board this ship. She's not one of the crew."
Okay.
I just heard a noise and I came in here, so it's her. Fucking hell.
Are you by the door then?
Yeah, we're all
'Cause
by
I
the
thought you
door
were
now.
standing with them.
No,
No,
we
no,
came
they
running.
came- they came over.
Woman. Ooh.
Let's
Okay.
go in.
The captain
you are-
shouts over to her, "Who are you?" And she says, "Save me, and I'll tell you."
No.
Tell us and we'll save you.
Yeah.
She's like, "Is this really the time?"
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell us.
Yeah. Bye.
Close the door.
4, Crystal Maze, 3.
all right. I'm a stowaway.
Okay, that's fine. God, who cares? Right, okay, let's kill this monster.
No.
Someone throw your shoe at it.
Someone hit it with the chain. See if it eats
Yeah, good
it.
point.
You're all still outside the room at the door, by the way, peeking
Someone
in.
go in. Someone go in.
I'll
someone
run
go
in. I'll run
No,
in.
wait, whoa, because the door closed behind you. I'm gonna stand
Wait.
like
Do you-
not in the room, but in front of the door. So like, you know what I mean?
Wait,
so if the door's
lady.
closed, it pushed me in.
Lady, do you reckon you could make a run for the door?
She says,
You've opened it.
She says no. She did like the monster's like if she gets down off the thing, she's gonna have to stand on the monster's head, basically.
Oh right, okay.
That's fine.
Parkour.
Roll.
Are you sure that are you sure that this monster's aggressive? It might just be friendly.
Might want a hug.
Yeah.
Right, should we try and fucking hurt?
She says, "I'm not willing
Can
to take that
I throw
chance."
my life jacket on it, see
Someone
if it's like
go
acid
in
or
the-
something.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, that
someone
might
go
be
in the
quite
fucking
good.
Room. Go in the room. Someone go in the
Aski,
room.
do you want to roll to throw your life jacket on it?
Yeah. Where is roll 20?
Gains
3.
swing skill.
You
Oh,
mate,
Tied up in the jacket.
you're like those circus attractions there with their rigs, so you can never get the ring toss on the thing.
Oh yes.
You just aced it. You would have won the teddy bear.
Oh, right.
You managed to perfectly land your life jacket on
its shoulder.
on that shoulder. Now weirdly the blob looks slightly more stylish.
Water starts blooming into the room. We all drown. The monster survived.
What if I chuck my comfy blanket over the top of it?
Do you want to roll to blow your
Distract
blanket?
Love it, we're just saying we're not even in the room. We're at the door going.
Right,
Yeah,
fuck
did
it.
that burn?
I'm
Is it acid?
I am getting my shotgun out.
No, okay, that might work.
Right, I'm stepping into the room
All right. Okay.
and I'm going to knock one of the candles
Activate
over.
It's
And activate my trap card.
Yeah, that's Perrin right now.
No. You just go into combat turn as soon as you enter the room. That's all. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not in the room. I throw stuff.
Is anyone
We're
else?
all
Is
in
anyone
combat
else
now.
following Ross into the room?
Oh yeah, my
that's all-
Ruger's out.
Who isn't?
Can I
Who
put?
are you not going into the room, Frank?
I
Come
think
on
I should
in.
I'm gonna stay in the doorway so the door can't they can't lock us in.
Fine.
I'm keeping my eyes on these fuckers.
Right.
Pull
What's
Terrence
I don't
in.
intend to try and kill this thing by shooting it.
Just disable it.
It's just a
so she can
precaution.
get out. Yeah.
just checking
See,
dexterity order.
but that's why I was gonna chuck my blanket over it so we could
You can still do that in your combat turn.
All I
exactly.
want to do is knock the candles over. But I have to wait until combat turn.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
went in
initial-
first. You went in first, so we'll start on you.
Okay,
Yeah, you get
and knock the
initial.
candles over. You drop kick, motherfucker.
Take a piss on the symbol.
I don't think we need to roll for you to knock candles over, but you do knock the candles over.
What?
It doesn't.
Sorry. Why didn't you just control the fire on the candles?
Oh, we've
Oh,
already
what
done
was
it.
it?
Through this.
Have we? Okay.
Yes.
You knock the candles over. It doesn't have any major effect though. But the candles do snuff out.
Okay.
Why doesn't he use the fire from the bullets?
Alright, I'm gonna look that up. The gunpowder plot. I'm gonna look it up.
I think you're not gonna find any relevant information then.
If my research doesn't come back successful, I'll forget we ever mentioned
Were
it.
you hoping to find Guy Fawkes?
No, it's guns make a small explosion.
Yeah, but you know the
Yes.
gunpowder. Yes. Anyway, never mind.
I just want to know if you can control a bullet.
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
No, not by the nature of his ability. And if he did, it would be a waste of time. So, just to clarify, his ability is to move fire around, right?
You can move fire.
And
That's
so
it.
if you-
can't make more of it,
and
you can't create it.
Even if you take what you're getting at, which is the slight ignition used to light the projectile of a bullet, it's the tiniest amount of fire.
And it couldn't change the trajectory of the bullet anyway.
And
'cause the
Kieran
bullet trajectory
wouldn't be able to
was
pull
by
it out of the bullet.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's all I need to know. You got some answers.
Can you take my word for it
questions.
that my ability doesn't do that?
No.
And even if he did,
He's
he would
gonna
have
be
he would have like the
Right.
tiniest of flames. Like, you'd be better off with a match.
The tiniest of flames to try and push a bullet at the speed of a bullet.
I don't know how powerful his control is.
Well,
Neither do
considering
I.
he set fire to himself.
Oh yeah, that's
Not very good.
Right, what are we doing? Whose turn is it?
So it's sorry. That was Ross's turn. We're gonna go back into normal turn. So it's because I kind of give the first person like a sort of initiative, then I go back into the normal turns. So it's now Jimmy's turn.
It's his turn again. Oh.
Could've
Okay,
Blanket.
I'll
Blanket it.
chuck the blanket onto it.
Do you have like a throw skill or anything?
Yeah, I do.
done.
Yeah, I do. Damn.
throwing this blanket on.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you put you put the blanket goes over the monster.
So well it kills it.
No, it's I'll tell you what. The monster is slightly allergic to the fabric, and looks massively uncomfortable right now.
Excellent.
Lady, climb across the things like a stepping stone.
It's not your turn yet.
Can I not speak?
Not until your
No.
turn. So it's
Now
now.
it should go.
It's Ross's turn again. It's Ross's turn again.
Damn it! I should have just thrown Vincent into the monster.
Can I step onto it and like pick her down?
Onto the monster.
Just got a
Stand on
blanket
it.
on top of it. I don't really care.
And a life jacket.
The others could come in and grab the
I,
blanket.
I admit you've totally thrown me. Like I've never even thought about what's the rules for you've stood on an enemy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
See, this is
Mario.
what-
That sends the kill.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's true. You've got a good point.
I guess a strength versus strength roll. I guess.
So it works.
What, in case it can hold you on its shoulders?
Okay, do you want to give me a roll?
Yeah.
Oh,
A beast. Was it a beast roll?
yeah. He jumps on the monster's head and goes through the decks.
Can you give me a D3 roll?
A D3.
Yeah. Right, so you go over, you step out over onto the monster, and as you do, you can feel underneath your foot some of the bones breaking and snapping beneath you. It's still alive, but I think it's worse for wear having had you step on it.
Oh, so it's pretty fragile, little fucker.
It's not actually that fragile.
Can I take the woman down?
Not in one. This is that. You could probably next turn. This turn, that was your turn though.
Okay.
Was basically putting the boot in, and you're standing on.
Entire turn, he's like rodeoing this thing.
Yeah. Well, basically, like your turns, kind of in reality, or happen almost very quickly, one after another, over the course of seconds.
Yeah.
But so now it's Vincent's go.
Go on, go help him.
Lady, jump into his arms.
No, go and help him grab her.
I can't climb up his back, like.
No, but you can stand next to him and help her as she leaps down. You know.
Okay. She replies. She says, "Okay, I'll give it a try." She doesn't immediately because it's not her turn yet, though.
Wait your turn, lady.
So now it's
Just combat order, bitch.
now it's Frank's go, standing at the door.
I stand at the door.
The door appreciates the company, as does the captain. Lydia uses her turn to jump down into Ross's arms. Can you give me a strength roll again, please?
Oh, I'm gonna fuck it this time.
So her name's Lydia.
I thought it'd be her
Oh
rolling.
no, sorry, I've called her Lydia. That's not her name. That's the ship's name.
So they
isn't it?
named the boat
I was
after you,
gonna
but
say-
you're...
Boat.
So she's a human embodiment.
I don't know
of
why.
the
I don't know why I called her Lydia. That's not her name.
boat. Hey, lady, why is your engine not running?
So, did you just roll again?
I passed it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So she jumps down. You grab her. So you're now carrying the unnamed woman not called Lydia.
Definitely not Lydia.
She's definitely not Lydia. And
Someone should try rubbing out these markings.
it's now the monster's turn. So actually, I know I keep doing this, but I need you to do a strength roll again, Kieran.
Fucking hell.
Big muscles!
So the monster tries to.
Ross is just like stepping up today.
Yeah, it's like the monster squirming underneath you, trying to get you and the blanket off, but utterly failing.
I mean, that's like double. That's like crit both times I went to like step on the monster.
It is Jimmy's go.
You stayed down, pal.
Um, push Vincent over to the monster.
What's
There'll
wrong
be a
with you,
day,
Jimmy?
Jimmy, where you're hanging off a cliff
Okay.
and Vincent will look down, shake his head and walk off.
Did Vincent say that out loud?
Yes. He's just walked off.
He did say that out loud.
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I have no reason to actually do that then. I don't know how I can help them.
I think
Move out the way.
my intention now is just to get out the room and lock the monster in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm waiting at the door.
Yeah, I'm ready with the
Come on.
chain.
So are you doing anything, Jimmy, or you just?
What
I'm
did the
gonna
monster?
Retreat.
Oh, yeah.
This would be your option.
Yeah, I'm gonna get outside ready to help lock the door.
Okay. Okay, so you run outside, joining Frank. Give him a high five.
Ready to lock Vincent in.
What?
It's Ross's turn.
I'm gonna step off the monster and step outside.
Yeah, you can just do that as a free action. You don't need to roll for that. So you rush out the door. Vincent, your turn.
I go up to the monster. What are you? No, I just run out. I'll leave. I'll leave.
That would be a classic ask you move, though, in this kind of scenario.
Yeah.
What are you?
I
run
kind of
out.
want to know what it is because it's not very strong. What if it's
Well,
a person?
You know what? I will admit it is actually very strong, but someone's been rolling like a motherfucker.
Okay, I will definitely escape.
I gave this thing really good stats, and you just like wrecked it.
I stand on it. Super Mario.
Frank, it's your turn.
I close it. Are we all out?
Yeah.
It's like I guess I close the door.
Okay.
Good job, team. Good job.
All right, you close the
I
door.
stop Vincent at the door and go, "Oi, mate, have you got any ID?"
That's my my life jacket that protected him from the acid monster.
Where's acid?
It was acid. Protect Aaron. It had good
It
stats.
was acid.
It was definitely acid.
Why didn't like the blanket melt then?
It was a glass fiber blanket.
Yeah, I was allergic to it. Remember?
Either way, we're safe.
Carl looks so confused. Like
I'm just happy that we're all safe.
Did they even have glass fiber blankets back then?
we do now.
Yes.
So yeah, you're out of combat anyway because you've closed the room behind you. Do you lock the room?
Yes.
Nah, just close it. Leave it ajar.
We might open it from the other side.
Fine.
I rechain it and put the padlock back on.
Okay. Okay.
Tie
Captain.
Vincent to it as well with it.
So the woman's.
What do you want to do about your monster, Captain?
Well, the woman firstly screams, "What the hell was that?"
I don't know. I didn't ask it.
And
You really wanted to, though.
Ask it through the door.
What are you?
but the captain's more interested in the woman. He's like, "What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing on board my ship?" And she says, "Look, I mean, I'm a stowaway. I tried to book passage on the ship, but you wouldn't accept women on board." And he said, "That's right. This is no passenger liner. I couldn't really vouch for my crew and how they'd handle themselves. So it's safer without women on board, and they're bad luck. And you've kind of proved that, haven't you?"
It's all right, Captain.
This guy's
I-
sexist.
Well, not only that, he's like totally unfazed by this thing that's in the room.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
like how dare you be a woman on my boat, nor this giant monster? I don't care about that.
I
Look how
agree
the
with
crew
the
react.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
chain you up in this room and try and crawl on you. That
Oh,
poor
Jesus.
crewman now locked in there on his own with a blanket on.
What?
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 Ah, you guys. And like I'm saying, like he's just treating the monster like a normal crewman. He couldn't
Alright.
vouch for how his crew would behave. Trying to grab her in the locked room. So who pushed you in it? Woman.
She says, "I don't know. Like I was
What's your name?
Oh,
Was it a bony hand or was it a?
We know it's not Lydia.
she says, "I'm Ellen Riker."
Oh,
I know that.
First
Name
officer.
rings no bells.
number one.
Do I know that name for a reason?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I-
Yes.
that's
Star
yeah,
Trek:
yeah.
Next Generation.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought I heard it Alien Adventure or something.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, this is Ellen Riker. She is.
You could have called her. You could have called her Wilhelmina Riker.
She's got an American accent, which, by the way.
Oh,
So
she's one of
unattractive.
us.
Go on then, do it.
Oh, you guys remember?
What's your name, Miss?
Ellen Riker.
No, come on. In the accent.
Okay.
What part of America's that? Pam?
Alan Riker.
As usual, Taryn always delivers. Oh wait, no, YouTube.
Oh, sick voice.
um,
Every episode I bring up.
when I'm finally back to broadcasting these and they come out regularly, it's going to be weird that you're constantly jibing me about them not going up.
At the end of every episode, just put 4 months later.
Yeah.
So,
What are we
was
doing?
that creature being cargoed to Shanghai for a reason, or did it just show up?
Captain.
He says, I can assure you that wasn't on the manifest.
Hmm.
Well, it wouldn't be, would it? Captain.
What would it be called, eh?
That is even your real name.
Jacob.
He says, yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Someone intimidate this motherfucker. Find out what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So what's usually stored in here? Captain.
He says, this is that's the vault in case we need to store valuables and stuff. It shouldn't have even been unlocked, so I don't know how you even got in there.
What were you looking for, Ellen? Why
Oh,
were
no,
you in
she's
there?
stowing away.
She says,
Yeah, maybe she.
She said I've been hiding behind one of the crates over in the corner. There's like a crate just loaded with foodstuffs, and she said, but the engine's cut out, and it seemed really suspicious. And then I heard a banging noise in the vault room over there, and I went to see what it was. And as I went inside, the door slammed shut behind me, and then there was this creature on the floor.
You said you were pushed.
Was the monster already in there, or did
Yeah,
it
yeah.
appear?
When it was already in there when I was pushed in.
What do you know, Jacob? Oh, Terence. Terence.
Terrence isn't with you at the minute.
Is he?
Yeah. No.
Oh, the little fucker! I thought I kept my eye on him.
Well, you guys ran off. You left him drunk near the entrance to this place.
Yeah.
So why do you seek passage to Shanghai?
Says I've got family there, and I needed to get out of London. I tried to pay for passage on the ship, but your agents back in London refused me. So I desperately needed to get to my family. So
The Asians back in London refused you.
agents.
I know. I'm only joking.
Oh, you're so racist, Johnny.
Unexpected. How unexpected.
Anyway, so you didn't see anyone,
No, I didn't see who pushed me in there.
or you didn't see anyone come out of the room when you heard banging, or anyone.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the room beforehand until I heard the noise. But it hadn't been unlocked earlier. But when I went out there, it was.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like someone was trying to trap you in there.
Yeah. Your thoughts? No.
Fucking
Just gonna be.
All right, you're asking her. It sounded like you were just speculating.
Yeah.
She's doing her nails right now. She's like, oh, right, sorry. She's like, I guess so. Someone pushed me in there. It was
Would
deliberate.
anyone have any reason to do that?
Well, no one knew I was on board.
But someone might have. If they did, would they have any reason to do this to you?
I guess being a stowaway, is that how you treat stowaways, Captain? And the Captain's like, not exactly.
But kind of.
Similar.
I mean, we don't generally lock them in rooms with monsters, but we do generally lock them in rooms.
And what about you, Captain? You seem very unfazed by this monster in the room.
It says, I kind of started working the seas to get away from creatures like that.
So you know of it?
I don't know that creature, but I've seen things back in England, back in the north. Things you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I think we would.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, we would. We are cultist investigators.
Oh, he says, yes, I've met your kind before too. Always meddling, making horrible things worse. Is that what we've got in store for us now?
Well, I don't know. We just saved a woman.
Not exactly, but sort of along them lines, as you would say.
He says, well, I mean, there's not much more we can do right now. We should head back to the deck and see if anybody answered our call. Unless you guys want to go back in there and deal with that thing.
Nah.
I think you should do it, Captain. This is your ship.
I
Here's a hammer.
says I'm going to make an executive decision then to leave it in there for now.
Okay. Good.
I agree. My muscles are done for today.
Let's go back to the bridge then.
So you head back up to the upwards. You don't.
Is Terence with us?
No, he's not. He's scarpered. But
He's a little slime ball.
We should have tied him up with your rope.
So you head back as you're heading back up to the. So you head through the engine room. You head through the crew quarters, and you hear like a really loud foghorn in the distance. No, I said really loud. If you want to just.
I can't do it.
In the distance.
Yeah.
Can I listen to judge how far away it was? Is it coming closer? Serious question.
If you were frozen while you were asking that, you're like this.
It was kind of funny.
Was that picture of Emmy?
But yeah, anyway, you don't need a roll for it. You can tell that it's like an approaching noise.
The best picture.
It's approaching. Getting lighter.
This is good.
Okay, so we keep going towards the deck.
Yeah. So as you head back up onto the deck, there's two people standing out on the deck, looking out to sea to try and see where the foghorn's coming from.
Who are you?
You recognise them as Winston Gregory, the older gentleman, and his younger companion.
Who are you?
Oh, I forgot about them too.
Yeah. You've been sleeping.
It says, and Winston turns around and goes, "Oh, thank goodness you gentlemen are awake. What's going on here?"
Have you been unconscious?
No. We were asleep in our cabin and we heard the captain's tannoy announcement and came out and there was no one here.
Who are they?
Yeah, whoops. They were introduced at the start. Yeah, there's been some strange going on.
What's happening? Why aren't we moving? What's with the fog?
The engine's not working. We tried starting it, but it sprung to life, but then it just fizzled out again.
Have you got people looking at it?
Captain?
Everyone's on.
Captain. Like the crew. The crew seems.
Everyone in the engine room's kind of like disappeared, or any other crew's unconscious. Terence is drunk but run off somewhere, and we found this stowaway, and her name is Ellen Riker. Say hello, Ellen.
Alan says hello.
Very good.
And Jacob says hello. Not Jacob, sorry. And Winston says, "Oh, hello, milady, milady."
And Vincent here has hypothermia.
Do you have hypothermia, Vincent? Do you need a blanket?
I'm fine at the moment.
It's just
That's how it always starts.
So what do we do? What do we do now? He asks. He's trying to direct that question towards the captain, and the captain's sort of.
Oh, we also found a monster downstairs.
Latty looks at. He's like eyes wide and a monster. What kind of monster?
It's like a what was it called? A newt?
Neat.
Neato.
It's like a neat. Do you want me to send you the link?
Oh, do you mean like from? He's like, oh, like from Dark Souls.
That's the one.
But I guess a little bit more like humanoid, sludgy-ish.
Oh,
Not
I see.
Like vapory, but still like bones and stuff.
Okay. He says, I get the gist. I mean, yeah. Typical From Software boss monster.
We've all played it. Yeah.
He says, but actually, the captain sort of asks him, "What's that noise?" And Winston just says, "I don't know. I just heard a foghorn. I think it's coming from that direction." He sort of points out.
Very good.
That way.
Have you seen anyone else around?
No, just there was one crewman passed out in the corridor, but it looked like his pockets had been emptied.
Yeah, that was Vincent.
The captain sort of stares daggers at Vincent.
Good.
I'm tough. I can deal with that.
Well, if we
I
hadn't
think we
grabbed
should
those
get a
keys-
boat and head towards
A
the
dinghy.
rubber dinghy, whatever dinghy.
Should we go to the bridge? I don't know.
I don't know.
By the way, who are these guys again? What do they do?
Winston. What was his surname?
Winston Gregory.
Winston Gregory.
You don't know
What's
you don't know much about him. He's just one of the other passengers, and he's traveling with a young
right,
companion,
okay.
who's a shy gentleman whose name you didn't catch.
What's your name, young lad?
And he's just sort of nervously sort of scratching and just sort of looking at you, and he goes, Jacob, sir.
Oh, another Jacob.
No need to call me sir.
Oh yeah, his captain's called Jacob as well.
Well, you are an old man, so he might as well call you so.
Nah, he's a respectful young lad. I like your gibber, Jacob. You're a nice young lad.
You're gibber.
He's a little bit scared of you now, and sort of backs away.
You're a nice young lad. I want you to.
Wants to give you a hug.
Bridge is a good idea, I think.
I'm just wondering what we can actually do at the bridge, though.
Can we not is Morse code like a beep beep beep? Beep? See if the
Can we
ship will
see
pick it up?
anything where the noise is coming from?
Do you want to look out? If you, I guess I don't know, spot hidden. I guess if you want to check that way.
I guess.
Fucking hell, Kieran.
Pew, I'm on fire.
A beast. Ooh.
My spot hidden is just a standard as well, I think.
Yeah, I think you
He
saw the
was
base
on
stat.
the boat and
But
everything.
that's a crit. Yeah, I see. Into the future.
So off in the distance, you can see like you can see you can make out a light, like a glowing green light, and roughly make out the sort of outline of a boat slowly coming into focus. Small boat.
Coming towards us.
Yes.
There's a
How
boat
small?
coming towards us, guys.
How small?
It's about this big when I see it in the distance.
So how to describe it? In modern terms, probably the size of like it's like a fishing boat. It's like a sort of size of a speedboat. I mean, it's not like a one-person boat, but it's the size of maybe for like 3 or 4 people kind of thing. It's not
Can,
like
can,
it's
can
not-
you see Desmond on it?
Oh, that'd be so badass. He's on the boat. I've been
Yeah.
to Shanghai.
And then he tries to climb on the boat, and then we just kick him off of it. And he
Nah, he would take every boot to the face with that body he's got now. Nothing would hurt him.
Right. So yeah, the boat's slowly coming towards you guys, and the captain's looking out at it, and he rushes off to the bridge to go get his binoculars.
No, I wish we'd known about them.
Well, that was good of him to wait for a man to just go.
I think we should be ready to fight.
We're always ready to fight.
What if it's a boat full of oil men?
I can do it this way until this boat get closer.
I guess, but shouldn't we find Terrence or maybe check the
Terrence
engine
is
room?
100% suspicious. He was by the door where we found what's her name, who'd been
I kind of
pushed,
think Winston and Co are suspicious.
and them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they were waiting for that boat to come. They were looking out, waiting for a boat.
Regardless, I don't think we're going to find out much.
Winston,
Feel
why
that right.
are you going to Shanghai?
Sorry, who asking? Oh, Winston, why are they going to Shanghai? He says, I have I'm a trader. I have goods I'm selling there.
Goods that would
Is that
be
a
stolen,
monster?
Stolen in what way?
as in like
Buy a little boat.
these
Been
are
taken
pirates
from another
incoming.
person.
I hope not. Are they? Is the vault safe?
There's a monster in there.
This is a monster in the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes.
explained this.
I didn't understand it was. I didn't understand it was with my merchandise.
Well, that's where it is.
He says, like, well, I hope the
What
captain's
is your
going to be dealing
merchandise?
with it. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Okay, well, good luck with your monster then.
He says, well, I hope the captain is going to deal with it. Because
Well, no, he's not. He decided to shut the door and leave it.
Well, this is an outrage.
I know. We could probably help you if we knew what it was. But,
Why would it matter what it was?
well, it might be. That's the whole point.
Well, let's just say the merchandise is contained in a small box in the vault. I mean, if you can get me the box, I'm sure I can reward you.
Mm,
No, it doesn't sound worth
not worth it.
to me. I don't have anything to lose. You might, but
You know.
He says, well, I guess.
Oh well.
He says, well, hopefully the authorities in Shanghai will be able to deal with whatever foul creature you found in there.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
It's really foul.
It's probably acid. It's probably acid.
He says, well, in that case, hopefully it'll burn itself through the floor.
That'd be hilarious.
Like an alien film.
Yeah, yeah, like a Ridley Scott film.
Oh, I love Ridley Scott.
Um,
I don't know what to do.
I think we just wait for this boat to show. I don't think there's a great deal. Screw
What's
Terrence. I
what's
don't
the
give a damn.
footsteps we heard earlier? That must have been the captain running about.
yeah, it was meant to be, yeah.
Okay.
Just wait for the boat to get here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Come at me,
you,
Bo.
so you guys stand and watch as the green light approaches, and eventually is like a light on the front of the boat to help them see through the fog, obviously. But that's...
Here it comes.
you can hear the foghorn again. Can we get the foghorn? Ask you.
It's not as good as the first one.
Oh, was it not?
Slightly
They're
better.
going to just.
Can the captain see anything now that he's gone and got his
The
book?
suspense is making me need the toilet really badly.
Do you want to have a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
It's my brown noise sound.
I'm gonna make myself another drink while Carlo.
Like a
urinates.
coffee.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop this recording and start another one now.